Tyler, grab me right beside him, pop 2K for you. It's whatever, I spin his cheddar, I got so much chicken. How you think I'm flirt? You see the Tyler, grab me right beside him, pop 2K.
So look, man, we're doing our conclusion on this PSA dagger, this micro dagger here. I picked this up maybe two and a half months ago, and I maybe have put 300 rounds down range with this particular firearm. Ever since PSA sent this to me, I have been just playing around with it, tinkering with it, man. I've had a few different issues. Sometimes when I load this thing up, bro, it's not gonna. It doesn't fire the first shot. I don't know what's going on with it, man. That's something that I'm gonna have to look into. I've reached out to them. They told me that it just needs a break-in period, but I don't know. Maybe that's something that you could do with. I don't know if I use this for self-defense, but it's definitely something that I take out on the range until I at least get those things taken care of. But what I can say is, for $550, do you think that it beats a 43X? I kind of think it does. Walk with me. Let's get moving down here. Let's see how accurate this thing is. Can it get on target? So we just ran 10 straight through this. You heard me miss a few different times, guys, but it is pretty damn accurate and pretty flat. I'd say, like I said before, man, getting these mags is kind of like a pain in the ass. Pain in the A. Getting these mags is a pain in the A. I had ordered one just the other day for Father's Day. My wife went ahead and picked it up for me. But these things right here, man, these things are like $45, bro, for one 15-round mag. And up until now, it was very, very hard to get your hands on one of these, man. I know people that were waiting 3 to 4 months. So today, I'm just giving you guys like my final conclusion on this platform. You all have seen me with this before, as I've said, man. So I'm thinking about putting 500 out of this. Not today, just total. I have 3 already through it. We're going to put another 2 through it, and I'll have another mag for it, man. So if it doesn't give me those issues, if I can work it out, I will start carrying this. I do carry this in my 945 Industries bag, and let me go ahead and get some draw time with that, man. Let me come out the holster with that thing so you can see how that stuff goes.
How you think I'm flirt? You see the Tyler, grab me right beside him, pop 2K for you. It's whatever, I spin his cheddar, I got so much chicken. If you ever seen me with your bitch, I probably fuck. Every time we on the scene, bro, got that stickers on, trust it, do chicken. If you ever seen me with your bitch, I probably fuck. Every time we on the scene, bro, got that stickers on, trust it.
945 Industries bag, man. We're going to see how this dagger comes up out of this holster. No PSA micro dagger, man. No lockback on that last shot, man. I thought I had one more in there. And sometimes this mag is getting hung up coming out of the bottom, bro. I'm not having any of those issues that I've had before with this, but just know thy pistol. This is a very slim firearm, man. So I know a few of you have seen how I've rigged up some of my other firearms, man. I might end up putting some, we got a busy range here, so let me flip it this way. I might end up putting some grip tape around here and like a little hump. It's ugly, but it works, man, for somebody with bigger hands who just wants to enjoy a platform like this. I'm not having any complaints out of this. As of right now, I have a few rounds out of this, man. We're on target. Come down here and let's see this steel. Everything is pinging and touching this steel, man. So we're putting in a little work here with this thing, man. So y'all give me y'all comments, man, and let me know what y'all think about this platform, man. Is this something that you're willing to spend $500 on? I mean, the ports are beautiful. This thing is a nice looking firearm, bro. This thing is a nice looking firearm. But if this is something that you really want to spend your $500 on, or go with the 43X. I don't own a 43X, but I've shot a 43X, and this feels a lot better to me, man. For $550, I was able to get this whole package, put together. Or you will be able to get this whole package put together. I always like to be transparent. I was sent this out, man. I still had to pay a little something, but it wasn't that full ticket. So I don't have many beans in the game, and I said this before. This thing is definitely a contender for somebody who just wants something very small on them, and is decent at mitigating the recoil, bro. Like I said, the only thing that I have to do is come out of this holster a little bit firmer than what I would have to do with my full size. This is what I truly carry, and it fills up my hand. This leaves like a big amount of like a gap if I'm not focused and understanding that I have this tiny little package on. Now, this is something that I thought about giving to my wife, not because it's tiny, not like a man can't shoot this, because I'm shooting it very well. As you can see that I'm on the target, man. I'm at least, I want to say 10 yards away when I'm shooting this, maybe a little less. I don't have a tape measure or anything like that out here. But what I can say is this thing runs phenomenally, man. 43X or this, down in the comments. What do you think? Look, I don't know if you guys just seen that. It didn't want to lock back right there. Nothing in the mag, and there we go. It's doing it now. But when I don't think about it, maybe I'm doing something on the side of this thing, but sometimes it feels like it has a little hang up or something like that, man. I don't truly have much to say about this. I have a whole nother review on the ins and outs of this thing, man. The trigger is Glocky. What would you expect? I got some other guys out here, so they're firing and shooting as well. But the trigger is Glocky. I don't have any thing good to say about that. You guys know how I feel about Glocks, man. I don't feel terrible about them, but I'm not a fanboy, and I don't rave like other guys do about these things. The issue for me is, like I said, the magazine availability, and we'll see how that stuff turns out. I was able to get one more of these. I asked PSA to send me out one of these. They didn't have any available at the time to send out to me, man, to let me be able to run this thing properly. I don't have an official holster for it, and believe it or not, man, this is a 945 Industries bag, and this is a Prodigy holster that this is in. It sits and it fits very well. So this thing is beautiful, bro. It sits and it fits very well within this holster. I'm thinking about putting a light on this thing right here. I'm thinking about going ahead and getting the light for this, man. Maybe a TLR7A, I think, just one of the smaller ones, just to put, some more touch points on this thing for me. I really like how this thing runs, though, man. I can't lie to you. The only issue is what I've already given you. So if you're into something very micro and small, or just subcompact, I guess that's what this would be called. This isn't a micro pistol. But I was one of those guys who I despise SIG, but I was going to get that X Macro just because I wanted to see how a firearm fires with ports, man. All of my guys, Gamage, all of my guys, man, I can't even think of all their names. It's literally like 10 of them that got ports on everything that they have, and they're like, ports and comps are the way, man. It just keeps everything flat, keeps everything moving properly. So I can say that this thing, maybe it's a subconscious thing, but it makes me feel like it's flatter just on the strength that it has these two shark fins, or whatever you want to call them, notches within this firearm, man. So, yeah. Get a proper look. And we're going to, I don't know if you guys can see the dot within that thing, man. I don't know if y'all can see that dot. If not, cool beans, man, but we are tearing up this steel. We're going to go ahead and put another 7 or so in here. I'm trying not to go overboard so that I can make sure that I'm getting some great shot placement, and I'm actually doing what I came out here to do with this platform. I'm out here making sure things are ready, man. I did it before you guys ever was able to see it while I was setting things up, but we did go ahead and sight things in and make sure things were proper with this Tactical Elites Gen 2 bore sighter, man. You come to my YouTube, my Instagram, man, you can win one of these. You can see this thing is bright. It's on target down there. Yeah, you can see this thing is bright. You see that showing up down there on target? I'm literally about 25 away, 20 away right now. We on both targets. And this definitely has helped me get things sighted in without throwing all this ammo down range, man. Every time I throw it down there, I can truly play. I'm not out here throwing ammo down range just to get things prepared to play. So we out here getting things rocking, man. 945 Industries. Avenger! 945 Industries. Seen I was out of that thing in a jiffy. It's doing what it's supposed to do, man. I feel like we worked out all the kinks in this thing. 550, y'all. We worked out the kinks. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, man, about this. This is my last time bothering y'all about this PSA Micro Dagger C1, bro. If y'all think that this is better than the 43X, I think that this is standing all over a 43X. 43X don't got no competition with this, man. It's not a competitor. Excuse my stuttering. It's not a competitor, man. And I think that we got to owe it all to the price point and the cuts, man. I know that you can get a 43X for around the same amount, man, but is it going to come optic ready? Is it going to have cuts on it, man? That's what I'm asking you. Is it going to be as nasty as this? Is it going to be dressed up as this? So what I'm going to do, man, I'm going to let my wife get a few shots out of this, man, and see how it looks in her hand, man. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like.
If you ever seen me with your bitch, I probably fuck. Every time we on the scene, bro, got these stickers on track. It's whatever, I spinach cheddar, I got so much chicken. If you ever seen me with... It's whatever, I spinach cheddar, I got so much chicken. If you ever seen me with...